Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming out to Gifted and Talented Creative Writing and Theater Arts Poetry Night. Our students have been working very hard. I know Ms. Quinn has been working very hard with them. So thank you all for coming out to see what they've accomplished so far this year. We're really excited to hear the students. Also, I just want to thank Ms. Quinn for the work that you've done to prepare the students, and also to thank our other G&T teachers who are here to help out and support one another. Ms. Mazio's over here. Ms. Lajeski is our backup sound assistant in the back there. Mrs. Azar and Ms. McCormick ran the math contest earlier. Congratulations to the Florek family for winning the math contest. And I'll turn the program over to Ms. Quinn.
Hi everybody, welcome. It's so nice to see everybody here. And you know, every year I have people say, well, how do you get the kids to write poetry? How do you write poetry? We've been working on these poems and pieces of prose since September. And we start out by just trying to look at the world in a different way. We learn about figurative language, similes, metaphors, personification. You'll hear a lot of that tonight. And we look at pictures, we read a lot of other poets, and it starts out by writing beautiful sentences, and then those sentences grow and grow into a poem. So that's how we do it. So we hope you enjoy yourself tonight, and thank you so much for coming. Our first reader is Autumn Addy.
Winter by Autumn Addy. Winter smells like fresh hot chocolate just brewed. She tells little children to come and create a snowman. Winter breathes out beautiful and fragile snowflakes that leave kids with smiles on their faces. She lays a cold white blanket on the ground surface. Winter paints cars and trees with a cozy white color. She rushes around with her pet polar bear who lets out big breaths of wind to make the trees dance. Thank you.
Next reader, Abdullah Amjad.
Summer by Abdullah Amjad. Summer is the season to play. Every day is a blank page ready to fill with adventure. When you wake up, the sun gives you a wave. He loves to watch the flowers blooming and the kids playing. When he sleeps, he dreams about making ice and snow. He laughs at people tell him very funny jokes, and makes people feel better just by singing to them. Summer wishes everyone could have vacation all year round. Thank you.
Orange by Nora Andrews. The sunset speaks to Orange, and Orange knows the sunrise like the back of her hand. She dreams of being loved and cared for. Orange reminds us of how beautiful nature can be. She smells like the breath of flames and tells us to listen to the voice of nature. Orange touches the sky and wears a bright blazing dress. Sometimes she flies like a shimmering butterfly. Orange smiles at the world and tells us to follow our dreams. Thank you.
Look at Tasha Reed.
The Little Flaming Bird by Loitas Arige. The phoenix spreads its wings and starts to gracefully sing. The flames on its head blow while the lava on its mane flows. Its celestial bronze beak glimmers as its sapphire eyes shimmer. It calmly takes flight and it soars out of sight. The little flaming bird is really long and hard. This legend is not a lie. The phoenix still flies high. Thank you.
Victoria Bartusik.
Living in a Book by Victoria Bartusik. In the distance, a glittering aquamarine figure glows with an opal light, protecting me from the hooded monsters floating above, their coal black robes layered and torn as if a starving wolf pounced and tore them with its long, sharp claws. They were Dementors, the most fearsome creatures imaginable. Just as one slithered towards me, the glowing figure charged at the Dementor like an angry ram. I could feel the earth rumbling as the hooves of the stag pounded against the water's surface. Its fur danced in the wind as warm air slowly came out of its nostrils. I shut my eyes tightly. The glowing light of the powerful Patronus surrounded me. I felt like I was in the magical world of Harry Potter, but I wasn't. I was curled up on my bed reading. I turned the page, longing to know what would happen next, devouring each word, hungry to read more. Thank you.
Daniela Bechtold.
I am the earth and I'm proud, by Daniela Bechtold. I am the earth. I'm a sphere of tragedy and love. I bring joy and sadness. I'm a bubble drifting through the sky, bringing smiles and frowns. I'm the part of your life that brings ups and downs, standing out in the inky black sky with my vibrant blue and green dress. I'm like a tornado whirling around the sun. I'm a superhero hiding in a forest field. Gusts of wind are my soft whispers to the world. Rain is my sweat when I travel too close to the sun, and storm clouds are my heavy breaths of anger. You all know me as the planet that you call home, but have you ever wondered how I feel? I admire the anger of volcanoes and the confidence of fires, but feel sorry that you must deal with them. Sometimes I feel lonely. I'm tired of being with the other planets and wish I could go on adventures with someone new. I also feel hurt that some humans litter and pollute, ruining the beautiful environments I made. Most importantly, I feel proud every day. I stand with my chin held high and think about how humans are little stars in my life. They glow when they smile and make me feel that I do my job right. Thank you.
Raina Cooper.
Purple by Raina Cooper. Purple looks like velvety clouds surrounding the moon and moves like lightning bolts in the inky sky. She smells like lavender flowers and grassy green fields and sounds like calm waves at the beach. Purple inhales light like a vacuum eating up dust. She storms around with her head in the sky, snapping at the stars. Purple loves listening to ants singing and making music. She dances in the dark sky on cold nights. Purple can't be trusted. She always slips out secrets. Purple is amazing and is an amazing color. Thank you.
My Best Friend Dance by Crystal Blotcher. Every time I hit the stage, my best friend dances with me, inspiring me to breathe out the passion that I have inside. Her sweet voice whispers encouragement in my ear and smiles with every step I take. When our performance is over, we both remember the joy we had that day. Dance makes me dream about a future filled with beautiful choreography and extravagant costumes. She fills me with confidence and makes me believe we will be together on Broadway one day. Thank you.
Priyanka Bisk.
The Mysterious Lake by Priyanka Bist. The lake is a gateway to another world, clear as a crystal, yet still unknown. The mountains, her borders, are reflected off her portal, and the stones, her disguise, conceal a secret. The mischievous water hides away another universe, not daring to speak, afraid of being heard. The fog up above blocks the sun, but the haze can't stay for long. Later, the night looks on. The moon shines on the lake, seeing right through, understanding the beauty that lies within, and realizing the lake is more than just a lake. Thank you.
Okay, time for our first prize. So we're going to have somebody pick some numbers. Now, everybody, on your paper, there's a number on the lower right-hand corner. So if we call your number, yell real loud.
36.
Number 36? Oh, very good. Well, I'm going to put your name in it and then I'll give it to you, okay? All right, very good. All right, our next reader, Darren Culver.
Nature by Darren Culver. I love nature so much, it makes me want to sing. I love how beautiful it looks. Nature's a beautiful thing. Rocks are part of nature with their moss-covered backs. Streams cascade over them, leaving water-covered tracks. In the quiet of the forest, trees cast their reflection, tossing colored leaves around with mountains of affection. Nature is a gift for everyone, bringing happiness and glee, making people warm and joyful, especially me. Thank you.
Rose Degnan.
The Sun is Running Late by Rose Degnan. The golden goddess has risen. Her bedhead shoots out like a Nerf gun to give the world light. Oh no, it's 8 o'clock and school starts at 8:15. She yanks a marigold shirt on and scrubs her pearly whites with fluffy clouds and rushes down the stairs like an Olympic runner. She grabs a crispy, crunchy granola bar and gobbles it like a professional eater. Then she plays tug of war with her golden locks and scrambles out the door like eggs on a morning with more time, only to realize it's Saturday. Thank you.
Rob Desai.
The Ocean by Arav Desai. The ocean is blue, as you know, but have you ever heard the waves whispering to the bright winter sun, telling all the secrets they both have to share? All the scaly fish as small as seashells hearing every secret. A party begins through the darkness of the night, and colorful fish dance on the sandy seafloor. When the ocean gets tired, he looks up at the sky and stargazes at the Milky Way. Don't approach when he's in anger, because he throws out his rage with punching waves of madness. Thank you.
Ivory, the Beautiful Dandelion by Ava Garcia. Making children's wishes come true is a dandelion's job, but one little dandelion had a secret wish of her own, to be with her mother again. She saw her mother in the shapes of floating clouds above her, felt her in the wind ruffling the dancing green leaves around her, and heard her in the soft sifting sounds of families talking in the park. One day she watched the lilac lemon sunset in the purple sky. Then the little dandelion realized that her mother was always with her, watching her grow and loving her very much. Thank you.
Night by Varsha Garish. Night brings sleepiness over the city, unlike her sister Day, covering everyone with warm, cozy blankets made of mist and lulling them to sleep. She wears bracelets of stars and the moon as a crown. Her midnight blue hair is tied with threads of silky moonlight and white shooting stars. She sings lullabies to baby owls and helps lost, lonely stars find their way home.
Yusuf Ghazi.
Darkness by Yusuf Ghazi. Darkness awaits. He's watching every wandering soul, every helpless life. He lives in the forests. He lives in the night. He lives anywhere without any light. Darkness is a traitor, a weirder of the dark arts. He wears a monster of a grin. And if you're not careful, his shadowy arms will pull you in. But all is not lost. There's a glimmer of hope. When the fog is all gone and everything is clear, she stands there waiting, without any fear. In courage she resides. Light is beautiful in her blazing yellow dress. Her hands glow with determination, and her flowing hair shines furiously. Now go on. Don't keep her waiting. Light is near.
Rainbow's Feelings by Eva Katsonis. Each color of the rainbow has a story. Shades of wisdom, bright as peacock's wings. After every storm, there is a gift, a splatter of color. All of these hues, from rose red to lilac purple, might fade away for a while, but always know they will return. A rainbow is a bracelet of happiness for the sky. Thank you.
Lily Hickok.
Sunset by Lily Hickok. The fluorescent yellow sun beams on the sapphire sea, making tiny fish scurry to the ocean floor. Maple brown leaves hang over the water, waving hello in the breeze as the periwinkle saffron sky starts to show tiny diamonds high above. Beige sand travels in and out of strong ocean waves, leaving a trail of glistening metallic shells, while rays of bright sunlight reflect on the water, leaving a path of light for me to follow. Thank you.
Afternoon by Duty Hira. Afternoon is boring, while its sisters day and night are a blaze of fun. Night is dark and not very loud. Day is delightful and quite proud. Afternoon is dull. Night's hair is long and wavy. Day has short, straight hair. Afternoon's hair is spiky and gray. Night flows wearing a cape full of stars. Day flourishes with a necklace of clouds. Afternoon only has a fading sky. But afternoon eats lunch and stays for a while. When he sees children, he realizes he is special. Because he knows, dear reader, day and night never saw kids playing or drawing at recess. Thank you.
Okay, time for our second prize. Another young volunteer. Would you like to come?
Guys, if you already read this, guys, in the back room, move over this way a little. Thank you.
What number? 34. 34? Is that you, Joanna? Good.
The Castle of Day by Roshni Loomba. In midair there stood a castle so very tall and sturdy. On a strange stormy night it drifted into daylight. The dark black sky had sailed away to her bedroom far away. In the sun, children ran on fields of grass, playing tag and jumping rope, enjoying the glow of the radiant light. But soon the night returned and took over the day. The castle went back into the world of darkness and dreamed of sunlight and laughter. Thank you.
The Beach by Leica Kathirason. The beach is a giggling little girl who loves to play tag with the foamy waves. Every day, rainbow fish give her presents of shells that she wears like a shiny dress. Bright pink jellyfish nap on her lap at night so no one will disturb them. During storms, she becomes frightened when angry waves boom like thunderclaps, but she loves when the waves are as calm and silent as the whisper of a mouse. The beach loves it when people come to visit her, especially children who make castles from her sand. Ships and fishermen hurt her deeply by polluting the ocean, and it's up to those who love her to save her. The beach is a friend to everyone, but is everyone a friend to her? Thank you.
The Spider by Olivia Kokoska. A spider is a miniature monster wearing a dark black dress made up of all your fears. A spider's eyes are tiny bright stars beaming in the night. A spider's long messy hair is the color of coal in a stocking on Christmas Day. A spider's spiky crown is made up of all the flies it has captured in the past. A spider is the one thing I fear and always will. Thank you.
Swimming in Long Island by Zachary McGann. Did you ever think rhinos might be unicorns that gained weight? The Swim Meet building is a huge unicorn with 10,000 rhinos inside. As I walk inside, I make a slight right turn, into the locker room, then out onto the pool deck. The massive unicorn seems even larger. I step up to the block, trembling with fear. Take your mark. Beep. I'm off. No shells or rocks are in my way. Flying through the water, reaching for the wall. 25 yards down, 175 to go. Neck and neck with everyone into the final lap. Sprinting to the wall faster than ever. I touch the wall first and win. Thank you.
Kate Munch.
Ocean by Kate Minch. The ocean is the mother of many babies. Dolphins, fish, and whales depend on her. She wears beautiful shimmering jewelry of pink and teal and dances like a ballerina when the wind sways over her surface. The ocean listens to little children laughing and playing on her sister the sand. She is a mystery that leads to faraway places. Thank you.
Ruth Makaluru.
Small Boy Summer by Drew Mutaluru. At night, Small Boy Summer creeps up and touches everything that Teenage Spring did not. Small Boy Summer likes to hang out with his friends, heat and humidity, making everything very tropical and hot. He tries to make water the perfect temperature and enjoys watching kids play in water parks. When Small Boy Summer comes, everyone enjoys ice cream and watermelon, and people make and sell lemonade or juice with lime. Small Boy Summer also likes to slow things down and make the days longer. When Old Man Winter comes, Small Boy Summer travels to the other side of the world, bringing summer and fun to the children who wait for him. Thank you.
Night by Maithili Madhusudanan. Night has a hair made of small black stars and a sapphire robe that spreads out far. Her laughter makes the whole earth shiver and the bright yellow sun quiver. Night listens to the plants weeping and feels lonely when she's dreaming. There is Day, her sister, all delighted and proud, while Night is shy and not as loud. When Night wants to sneak up on her sister Day, she quietly tiptoes and watches her play. At dusk she awakes to see a small light, which is very cute, so pretty and bright. At dawn she goes back to bed dreamily, putting her head down on the dark blue sea. Thank you.
Julia Klagstock.
Lion Haikus by Julia Patrick. Mighty jet soaring through the dry savanna grass, roaming and searching. Circling its prey like the sun circles the earth, growling and roaring. Fierce mighty lion, your mane like rays of sunlight, strong, powerful king. Thank you.
Jenny Nelson.
A Day at Sunny Beach by Jenny Nelson. The ocean wears a necklace made of rough, shiny stones and a faded gown of oyster white, coral, and emerald green. Her waves rush seashells to the shore like a wrapped present just sent just for you. The feel dry of the sand slipped out your hand like a lost memory, and the salty smell of the air tickles your nose. Seagulls come and go in the blue sky, soaring and grabbing snacks from the sea, while the ocean listens to underwater creatures lurking under the shadows. The wind softly whispers as day turns into night until another day dawns at Sunny Beach. Thank you.
Rashida Parantopic.
I Am New York by Rashida Paranjape. I am a huge city named New York. At dawn I blast awake with colors of all hues, giving life to plants, animals, and people. My lights glow brightly in the tall buildings I hold. I'm crowded with millions of people and am never quiet, although beauty shines inside me. I wear a cotton cloud dress and a belt of bridges, and love to take a dip in the Hudson River when I get dirty. When winter comes, my trees lose leaves and die. My lakes and ponds freeze, windows shiver and get frosty, and 3 months are wasted in sadness and darkness. When I see a shooting star, I wish that I were free, without people and buildings to carry. Thank you.
The Ocean by Shivani Nair. The ocean claps against the rocks, awakening the beach. She teaches fish how to dance across her luscious flowing hair, and feels delighted when her children learn. Her body glistens like diamonds. Her soul is clogged with emotions. The ocean hides her feelings beneath the soggy sand. Her heart breaks when humans pollute her seas with plastic. So she sleeps off her sorrows. Her sapphire eyes cry a flood of tears, forming an army of waves. The ocean's dark blue emotions drift away as she realizes her vast sadness doesn't compare to her monstrous happiness.
Very good. Next door prize. Do we have enough? I think we might have some volunteers up here. No. Who's number 50? 50. All right. Very good. Okay, what? Our next reader is Sayuri Patel.
Paint the World with Words by Sayuri Patel. Earth was nothing but a plain blank page. It wasn't blue or green or even a hint of beige. But then a man came, a very pleasant fellow. He painted the oceans blue and the daisies butter yellow. He made white snow to cover mountain peaks, while red became apples and little rosy cheeks. Orange became peaches and pumpkins at Halloween. Yellow became lemons, though sometimes those are green. Green became celery and bits of broccoli too. Blue became feeling when you're very sick with flu. Purple became the color inside the core of a flame. I bet you are wondering, what was this man's name? Who is the one who made the world glow? He's a true natural wonder, and he's called a rainbow.
Pinkie Park Tree by Joanna Rogers. Look into a mirror of water, live as relaxed as the moon. See the beautiful beaming scenery of greenery, very radiant, very vivid. Feel the nice cool breeze and watch a bustling brown squirrel dart up an expansive tree, such a Pinkie Park tree. The fluorescent sky takes you on a journey through milky cotton clouds. What an illusion, you think to yourself. The Pinkie Park tree stands out from all the dead trees around it and matches the blue Mirror Lake, giving you a gift of bright emotions. Thank you.
Gracie Singh. Oh, sorry, Gracie. Gerwin Singh. Got it. Here's 3. Sorry. I did that last year too, didn't I? Go ahead, Gerwin.
The Stray by Gerwin Singh. Sitting on the pistachio green grass, looking at the clouds floating by, all alone, a stray black kitten cries, waiting for someone to notice her. Feeling a spark of happiness as a young girl comes near, gently picks her up and whispers in her ear. Snuggling in the little girl's arms, the kitten falls asleep. Bursting with love, purring with contentment, it was a stray no more. Thank you.
Madeline Spear.
You wander a world of fairies and princesses, but you wake up and realize it was only just a dream. You run around the jungle and see tigers and snakes, but you wake up and realize it was only just a dream. You are climbing Mount Everest and you're about to reach the top, but you wake up and realize it was only just a dream. You are falling into a large black hole, never to see Earth again, but you wake up and realize it was only just a dream. Isn't it amazing where dreams can take you? Thank you.
Aditi Ursalem.
Waterfall versus Lightning by Aditi Srisailam. Foamy as a cloud, misty flowing fog, the waterfall in the woods whispers to the trees. She's a shining opal with a kind voice and lives with the moss and blossoms. Sometimes great storms approach, carrying quartz thunder and her sister, Silver Lightning, who strikes out in anger as the waterfall splashes boiling water into the air. Waterfall versus Lightning. It's a race between them as they splash and strike, and no one will win. Thank you.
Krish Parikh.
Comets by Krish Parikh. Comets are the guardians of the sky. They are like rockets in the night. Comets listen to the loud noises of the earth. They remember the look of each and every planet and dream about visiting other galaxies. Comets are the ancient remnants of the earliest times. Thank you.
Rahil Shroff.
Moon by Rahul Shroff. The moon stands up tall as a skyscraper. He glows like a bright light bulb, and his laughs are as silent as the air. The moon has words of light and dark. He hears the howling cries of wolves and can bring a curse of storms. Each dawn he falls down to the ground, but rises back up again at night over the great mountains and low plains of the world. Thank you.
Shreya Raman.
Moon by Shreya Raman. Come down to earth, I whisper quietly, for my voice is carried all throughout the breeze. 5 baby comets fly through the sky, but the moon is the brightest, beaming with wish lights. The moon will sometimes come out to play, at the beginning or the end of the day. Her favorite game is hide and seek, but she's very predictable. Behind the clouds is where you should peek. Her one and only wish is for a single playmate, but she is bound to the earth with a force greater than gravity. It's called loyalty.
Aditi Sharma.
The Sun's Jealousy by Aditya Sharma. Controlling the inky ebony sky, the sun with its radiant fiery glow is in awe. There are billions of stars, but the sun is only jealous of the majestic moon. The moon is an enchanting pearl in the midnight black universe, standing out like happiness in a tornado. Since the stars are hidden in the moon's massive shadow, they are insignificant to the saffron sun and are nothing compared to her glamorous glow. Thank you.
Day by Nula Sarvan. Her eyes twinkle and her hair is like the wind, sometimes wavy, sometimes in a bun. The flowers on her arms sing like angels, her lips spread to make a beautiful smile. With every step she shines like a star. Her long yellow dress trails behind her, leaving happiness for everyone, and her toes rest on clouds. She is everywhere, watching me with her eagle eyes. She is powerful but gentle, and falls asleep watching baby birds dance. She is known as the Day. Thank you.
Ariane Parikh.
Night City by Ariane Parikh. The dark night city starts to shimmer as the city of flaming lights burst open like fireworks. Enormous skyscrapers punch holes in the sky, piercing the night with glimmering gems of light. Waves of darkness begin to disintegrate as LED lights cover the city in a blanket of luminosity. The dazzling carnival of life joins the dance of blazing comets zooming in the clouds. Alas, after the buildings have had their fun and the prisms of light have been exhausted, it is time for the living buildings to turn back into working buildings. Morning has come, but when the night returns, the lights will come to play again. Thank you.
Charlie Shanker.
The Mighty Mountain by Anjali Shankar. Hear the mountain whisper to the winds. He laughs and sings to the playful clouds, and longs for someone to dance with him when all the stars are out. The mountain smiles to himself as he breathes out milky white snow, and thinks about his life of listening to ferocious wolves howling. His ice-covered peaks glow periwinkle in the sun and twinkle like diamonds. He wishes to be a bird, soaring gracefully through the air, feeling the cool breeze against his face, or being a dolphin, leaping high and splashing in the ocean. Maybe someday, but for now, the mountain stands tall and mighty. He is strong and nothing can fight him. He overpowers all.
Okay, next door prize. We need a young volunteer who would like to help us. I love that. Number 29. 29? Good, Julia. Okay. Okay, Shanta Sweta Srinivasa.
Black Holes by Shanta Srinivasa Shweta. A black hole is like a panther waiting for its prey. It is a dog that never shares his food, not even with his parents. Black holes are like dark pits you will never escape from. They are like swirling rings of water being pulled down a drain. Black holes are mysterious, prowling black cats in the sky. They are giant explosions that will never end. Black holes are like hurricanes swirling in space. They are tornadoes sucking in anything they see and never letting anything out. Black holes are like nightmares you can't wake up from. They are horrifying monsters coming to get you. Black holes are 200-foot tall soldiers that no one dares to fight. They are like mysterious dark eyes that swallow light. Black holes know all the secrets of the universe, but they refuse to tell anyone. Thank you.
Riley Taminsky.
Skyscrapers by Riley Taminsky. Skyscrapers are the only things on Earth that can breathe in the thoughts and feelings of humans, diving into every conversation. They dream about being microscopic, becoming as small as ants or crumbs. Skyscrapers are always reaching towards mountain peaks, trying to hold them close to their hearts. They are superheroes blasting through the crystal clear sky, towering over us all. Skyscrapers block the sun's rays, leaving darkness for us to hide in. Skyscrapers are what we all wish to be. Thank you.
Angelica Viteri.
When You Wish Upon a Star by Angelica Viteri. The lonely midnight sky devoured the world below in pitch-black darkness. A frail, crooked tree reached up into the sky like a man's last breath, reflected in a clear glass lake without a ripple of chaos. Moments of peace shield me from misery never to be destroyed. I wish on a star to ride a comet oh so far from the earth. A whisk and a flash and we're off and away, traveling at the speed of light. I feel the warmth of excitement inside of me. Snowy clearings surround me, and wild bending blinding light bounces off the snow. Wishing upon a star to leave this place, I find myself soaring at a speed again beyond the scholar's dream, and dropping with a tumble at the place I call home. Opening my eyes, I awaken from my journey. Although it was a dream, I know it really happened, so if you wish upon a star, remember to believe.
Abigail
Valadares.
Flowers, Flowers by Abigail Valadares. Dear flowers in my room, every day I look at you. Flowers, flowers in my room, you're a beautiful color of blue. Flowers, flowers in my room, you smell like lilacs too. Flowers, flowers in my room, you do what joy can do. Flowers, flowers in my room, you will go, but not soon. Goodbye, flowers in my room. Thank you.
Darkness Rises by Jaden Urizar. A strange faint sound approached my yard, growing closer and closer. I saw nothing until I looked up. An odd crack broke the sky like a rift. Out of nowhere, a loud crash came from above. Then a mixture of all the colors that could ever be imagined appeared in the sky. Finally, a comet blasted out of the rift. Something mysterious was happening, and I needed to be a part of it. Slowly, I walked towards the forest where the crash site should be. The forest closed up on me, filled with shadows. Trees seemed to create an endless path. Suddenly, I heard a burning sound. I held onto a tree as overpowering winds pulled me back. When the winds weakened, I dashed towards the comet. It glowed a light purple beam. I had no gloves, no gear, nothing to protect me from its possible radiation. I thought about my decision one last time before I reached out and took the risk.
Goodbye Elementary School Goodbye Elementary School by Rohit Vajala. I remember the old kindergarten days when I walked to school carrying a big backpack on my small body, like a Tootsie Roll on a mat. I will never forget meeting my first best friend. His name was Aditya. The kindergarten pencil sharpener called out to both of us, forcing us to walk up to it. And that is where we met, in the pencil sharpener line. I remember getting baby chicks to study in kindergarten and learning about live worms in first grade. I will never struggle to remember the long nights spent doing endless math worksheets and dreaming about variables and exponents. Yep, I remember various large numbers written on the tops of my paper and penned by my teacher. 100, 95, and 90 all ring a bell to me. Though I try, I can't seem to forget the times when I got to school thinking that I was all prepared, but I had really forgotten my band instrument. I will never forget jumping in excitement when I got into G&T and rolling on the grass in my backyard when I got into PEG. Don't worry, I will never forget my elementary school days.
Sophia Valencia.
The Ocean by Sophia Valencia. In the sea, thousands of creatures swim through the reefs. I see corals so precious, they remind me of jewels that shimmer in a crown. The ocean is an amazing beauty with her wavy hair and sparkling blue eyes. I admire how graceful the turtles swim and how fiercely the sharks bite. Some of her secrets sit patiently waiting to be discovered. I love to find washed up shells on her shore with all their different unique shapes and sizes. As the seagulls fly above the waves, they stare in awe at her power and beauty, and I do too. Thank you.
The Enchanted Forest by Tanvi Trivedi. The enchanted forest whispers, calling me to see what secret she holds. Ahead, a path glows like the hot summer sun, surrounded by a corridor of tall, thin trees. Following the shimmering path, I realize it is made out of books. Cinnamon leaves fall like rain, and fireflies flutter their violet topaz wings over the emerald grass, looking like splatters of paint. Suddenly, I hear a chorus of voices. One voice invites me to be a mermaid swimming in an aquamarine ocean full of sea creatures. Another voice tempts me to become a forest princess, commanding loyal animals. Still, another sings, "You are a fairy soaring through the stars." I realize that each book is a different voice, giving me my choice of adventures. Suddenly, a loud ringing wakes me from my dream. But I knew my dream could come true with each visit to the library. Thank you.
Our last grand prize of the evening. So who's our volunteer for Any volunteers? Oh, I think I see one over here. I love those sparkly shoes. Here you go. Get the number out for me, okay? Who's number 18? $20 gift card. Give it to your mom and don't watch that so it doesn't fall. All right, I want to thank everybody for coming because, you know, in order for us to have a good performance, we need a great audience, and you've been a wonderful audience. Whether they're doing free verse or rhyming poems or prose, I'm very, very proud of them, and I really feel like each one of them is my own kid. So thank you very, very much. Can we all stand, please?